Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. Today we're talking about Christmas gifts for knitters. Hi, welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here with Knitting Natter to help you learn to knit the easy way. We're not knitting today, we're talking about Christmas gifts for knitters. Isn't this exciting? We can have a bundle full of presents sitting by the Christmas tree and they're full of things that we can knit with. So go and get your partner, your friends, your family to come and look at this video as well, because they might get a few tips about what to give you for Christmas presents. Right, if you are brand new here, it's great to have you. If you're not new here, welcome back. Now, go and hit the subscribe button because I'm here with Christmas knitting tips all through December. And if you go and watch a video from a couple of weeks ago, I talked about planning Christmas knitting. If you're still thinking, I'd like to knit some Christmas gifts, and maybe I've still got time, well, go and look at that video because you have got time and I will help you just plan out what you need to do. Okay, so we want Christmas gifts that we like. Doesn't everybody? But as knitters, it can be kind of difficult because we have little things that, we do and don't like about knitting. And a lot of people don't really understand knitting. So they think, oh, I'll just give them some yarn. And you look at it and you go, I'd never knit with that. What are you thinking? Or they give you a bundle of needles. You think, I've already got needles. Did you not realise? How do you think I'm knitting already? We need to kind of like drop a few hints. So this video is going to help you, whether you're a knitter and you need to drop a few hints, or whether you are not a knitter but you're buying for a knitter. Okay, I've got 6 things for you that you can buy if you're purchasing something for a knitter. And wait until the end because I've got a couple of tips that will really help you get it right. So the first thing you're going to buy if you're purchasing gifts for a knitter is a magazine subscription. And don't sit there and go, I don't know which magazine they want, because there are clues everywhere. They may constantly look at the website, and you go to the laptop to look at something yourself and you go, oh, they're looking at this website again, honestly. Well, if it's a magazine website, then you know that they want the magazine. It's just a hint. If they've got magazines sitting on the coffee table, then maybe they choose 1 or 2 every month and they really like them, but they go to the newsagent to buy them. Go and get them a subscription. It'll make their life so easy. You know which one they like and you'll get it right. That's a quick tip, and it's really quite a simple way to do it as well. All you have to do is usually just go to the website, fill in the form, pay for it for a year, and it just arrives in the post. It's that quick and that simple. So the second way you can buy a Christmas present for a knitter is looking at their Amazon wish list. You'd be surprised, but Amazon do sell knitting things. That might be needles, it might be accessories and tools, it might even be yarn. So knitting books are there as well, and I can put stuff on my Amazon wish list and my family can go and look at it and say, okay, she's having that for Christmas. That's easy. So even encourage your knitter in the family to go and fill up a wish list with knitting items that they want. It means that they don't actually know exactly what you're giving them, you're just kind of purchasing something from their wish list. The third option is go to the yarn shop that they use regularly. It may be in the nearest town, it may just be down the road. Go to that yarn shop, or even the one they use when they're buying yarn online. They are bound to have vouchers, gift vouchers available. And it makes life easy for you because then they can go and choose the yarn that they want. And they know how much they want as well. It may be nice on Amazon to go and buy a ball of yarn, but how much of that yarn do they actually need? They want it for a specific project. Go and get a gift voucher. However much you want to spend on them, they, believe me, they will weep at your feet with thankfulness. Thank you. That means I don't have to buy yarn for myself for the next 2 months. And it means that they can get on with projects and not worry about, spending the food budget on yarn instead. That is a fabulous option for knitters, especially ones who use local yarn shops. So number 4 is lifestyle items. Just think about the kind of things that you might get with a slogan or a joke or a cartoon on them. And I mean, that might be a mug or a teapot, as simple as that, or just a picture to hang on the wall. Just see, I've seen mugs which have the fabric of knitting kind of imprinted on them before they're glazed. And it's just that little thing. I know you're a knitter. I really do appreciate that. And I recognise it in your life. And it means that you don't have to absolutely get it perfect, spot on. You're not choosing the yarn, finding the needles, all that kind of thing. Okay, so that's a great option. Just a lifestyle item reminding everyone that this person is a knitter and she loves knitting. Number 5 is a knitting bag. You can't really get this very wrong because it needs to be big enough. It needs to have kind of pockets in it for lots of different needles and tools and things. And it's how you store your knitting as you're going through a project. I've got a few knitting bags. I've got a whole video about knitting bags. I'll link it up here and you can go and look at that as well. But there's a fabulous knitting bag example on an Etsy shop. Anya makes some fabulous bags and they're all individual and unique. And just buying them from Etsy or from the local craft fair means that they are unique, they are individual, and your knitter will have something that nobody else does, and it will be admired by every other knitter in their Knit and Natter group, I can tell you. So the 6th one is knitted accessories. So yes, you can find these on Amazon. It may even be on their wish list on Amazon. But if you just take that unique individual twist on that too, you can even find jewellers who create stitch markers with little crystals in them. And I'll link below. There's a fabulous one I've Trish makes jewelled stitch markers. They are lovely, and it's the kind of thing that any knitter would want if they just like that little bit of bling in their life. So if you know you have that type of knitter in your life, then go and find that kind of thing. Just again, it's saying, I get that you're a knitter. I really love that you're a knitter, and I want to embrace it just as much as you do. So I promised you a tip at the end about how to get this right. Well, it's that simple, really. It is ask your knitter what they want. And yes, of course, you can do that through an Amazon wish list. And if you're a knitter watching this, thinking, oh, crikey, I wish I could get them to understand what I want, well, go and tell them. It's ask what they want and tell everybody what you want. Yes, use the Amazon wish list, it's a great idea. And even write little notes around the house. Make sure you've got your pile of magazines sitting on the coffee table so they know exactly which subscription you want. It just means that you're going to have a much better chance of getting what you need for Christmas and not thinking, oh, I'm going to have to sell that yarn on eBay, I'll never use it. That's the last thing we want. So get it right. Ask and tell. Okay, thank you so much for watching this week. I'll be back next week. As I said at the beginning, if you want to see more about knitting, I'm talking more about Christmas knitting in the following weeks, and you can hit the little bell as you press the subscribe button, and you'll have notifications every time a new video comes up. Every Tuesday, every week, I'm here with new Knit and Natter videos. Okay, I hope I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye for now. Happy knitting. Let's talk about knitting for Christmas, shall we? We want to make sure if we're knitting for other people, if we're knitting gifts, that they're loved and cherished for years to come. I've got a new weekend workshop for you. This isn't going to teach you how to knit. This is going to teach you how to put the foundations in place before you start knitting. Because planning what you knit, making sure you get the colours, the sizes, the actual item that you're knitting right, means that people will love and use them, wear them for years and years to come. I've got 4 videos for you. We're talking about colour, size, novelty, and then I've got a video full of extra tips just to make it perfect. And then I've got a bonus video all about colour duets, knitting in pairs. And this isn't about getting advanced with Fair Isle or Intarsia techniques. This is about using pairs of colours in the basics, the foundations of knitting. I do hope I'll see you on the inside. Follow the link below. You can get even more information if you follow that link. I will see you again soon. Bye for now. Happy knitting.